Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? I'm on a little bit earlier today. Rolled out of the tombstone and coffin to get here for you for 11 a.m. We have some new friends that have joined us. Pulled Pelops, Blood Gorged. Not 5 stars. Oh, good morning. Alright, so good morning, everybody. We are go. As you can see, it's been quite a developing morning. We got the 5-star soul for her, which is great. Now we have her an alien at 5-star. I was able to get TEOX ascended at 1-star ascended just so I could get his buff on. For now, thinking Crushing Rend or Emergency Heal, something along those lines. I don't know. I haven't chosen anything. I do need to get more Smite going because I just don't have it readily available. But I did want to open things up with 2 of these and getting some epics because we know we won't get a Lego, but we want one. And we get a Woozy. We also did get Diabolus, so we got 2 of them, so we are all set for the, or Vergis, sorry. So I should be able to fuse Razen's epics as a backup. And number 2. And it's an epic too. It is Nogorio. But overall, I don't want to open any more of these because, like, I've already got Taragi, I've already got Matsu. Like, these are, you know, this was a let's see if we can hit 6% or not. Like, getting him would be crazy just to get all of these on one account, but it is what it is. Yes, hey, how's it going? Good morning. Yes, so pulled Pelops. I had that primal shard sitting. I got a Pelops out of it. So yes, primal shards have been very kind to this account. And we also pulled a Blood Gorge from an Ancient, so it's just I was nowhere near Mercy, so it's just kind of I pulled them to get some points for the soul. And yeah, we went off. The event here, we did get stage 2 so far. I've been collecting points from the arena and that kind of stuff. I still have to finish the arena event, and I think I have to do like getting this is pretty big for the ores. But I don't know if I can get to state milestone 4. I'm gonna try the champ training we've been doing as well. Yeah, I know, like, the luck has been pretty bang on Ice Fang. So I would do stage 6, but I need lovely development. Blood Gorge, I'm not too worried about him hitting 60. Geo, I do kind of got to come there, but I need his mastery, so I'm going to take him out too. We need to get chickens going. Now I have the Chicken Express ready. By that I just mean I have 4 4-stars ready to go. I need to make 16. I need to make 16 4-star chickens. So I'm going to get these guys in there. I am going to take Pelops 2 out. I'm going to get this going in the background while we're talking and developing. I got to take some missions too before I start upgrading as well. Just getting these guys going. I do want to get Birangiri built, but I need to focus on Pelops right now because Pelops is such a big, like, left-wing pull. Like, him and MAVARA together will just give us that's our Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare clan boss team right there. So we can build around them. I don't know if I need to rely on Warlord's Shield anymore, so got to keep that in mind. As you can see, got some great epics just sitting here too. Like, this account has so much stuff. I need to, like, just lock in and focus on developing it instead of chasing. Like, gear is the biggest thing. So these guys looking for food here. Take those 2. These guys are part of the thing, I think. Yeah, some of these fusion ones aren't marked. Who can I get rid of? You, and you. Okay, so throw that on in the background. Hi Lunabuna, you have arrived. Today's, if you're going to go for the guaranteed, is Quaylin. She's actually good to get if you need an ally attacker. She attacks all enemies, increases crit damage. If it's critical, she does another attack, I believe. Extra hit if it's critical, and then her A1 fills turn meter. Sorry, it's not an ally attacker, but she does like crit and turn meter things. Also great design on the champion. But she is a very good champion for if you have a new or mid-game account. She's great on the faction guardians as well, or faction wars. And then she is also part of Lady Makage. So, see Drexar's fragments, we've got 10 right now. We've also got 12 for Archmage. Getting him is massive. It'll probably take us another 3 months or 4 months, I think, if we do the math. We got like 12 to 15 a month. We're looking at like 5 months, 6 months. But if I can get more than that, because I should be able to really push Doom Tower now. If you're going to drop like $100, you could probably get a Lego out of here. I am not going to, but there are great champions in there just because, like, out of all these, getting him, getting like the Faction Guardian, getting anything from the top row besides Noble. Noble's good, but just everything else here is like really good. Like almost everything here. Noble, the only thing I don't like about him is like he's great for Hydra, but he's just kind of limited where you could use him. Everything else in there is great. I do want to go to Faction Guardians because I think for some of these I could do more. Yeah. So I could plus, so like when I do build Hotatsu, I could plus 3 him. Same thing goes for these guys. Sylvan Watchers, I don't think I have enough. Dwarves. So I could plus my GO2, I should do that. Stat boosting. I really wish I could do the new faction, to be frank, because it's pretty strong for the things I've pulled out of it. Oh, they are. That's weird that they're split like that. So as you can see, I've got like certain champions I've gotten like multiples of. That's why like this really makes me believe there's pools, like that I keep getting multiples of certain champions. Even if I'm pulling during like a 15 or whatever X, that I'm actually hitting some of them and not others. Undead, no epics to throw in there. These guys, and I'm gonna use the Wretched Miney, but actually I'll take him out because I'll end up killing him. He's an always food option. I'll use these guys instead. Anyone with ninja benefits a noble. Actually, yeah, that's true, Thugzilla. Hey, Thugzilla, how are ya? Good to see ya. Yeah, long time. How you been? Doesn't Noble empower ninja and someone else? Or who am I thinking of? Like Leonardo had like someone like that, or he's he's another Shadowkin that like does him, isn't it? Not Jinwong. It's I'm not in the right menu to look. It's, you know who I'm thinking of though, the one that he can get multiple attacks in, like 5 attacks if he's hit someone so many times. Grush, as you can see too, like another example, like I've got 4 of him, like I can plus 4 him right now. I kind of maybe should have not done that yet because he could have filled out the Faction Guardians. Like that's why I haven't plus 1 Stag Knight, like even though he'd benefit from the stats. So Guardians are starting to get, just for like stats, getting filled out. There we go. There. I gotta buy cat food today. You're gonna hear the cats crying. They've eaten. Understand they've eaten. They're good right now. I'll use her. And Barbarians. Shuzin, thank you. And yeah, oh man, yeah, him using Shuzin was heartbreaking. Because, like, Shuzin's actually good. Yeah, thank you, Thugzilla. Yeah. So sometimes the empowering champion you don't want to sacrifice, and it breaks your heart to see who they chose. Because like getting 4 Lady Shuzens, or 5 so you can keep one, is painful. And then on top of that, you might want to plus her with her. Though you would want to plus for Leo. He was a limited champion, so it's not like it's gonna put everyone in that kind of corner. Champ training is flying through. Getting some mage steel there, but champ training is flying through our energy. And over here, what are we at for points right now? 1,800. Our rank ups will give us a decent amount of points. Still though, like TEOX is the king. We have 2 chickens ready for him. I'm trying to decide. I think MAVARA is still like who we upgrade next, and then TEOX would be next in line. Before I do all this crazy upgrading, I need to select my clan missions, because I don't think I did that this week. We'll take that one. Since there's only 16 minutes left, I feel like I'm free to pick and choose from these. Doing 100, I don't know if we'll get a full 100 in. And we're not upgrading a Shadowkin. We could probably do artifact boots. Ice Golem 15 or Fire Knight 15. Simultaneous debuffs we can probably do. And then the clan shop, we've got energy here, which this is what we're gonna go for. We get 2 of them for now. I do want the book and the chicken. The 5-star chicken, it would be nice if that's unlocked. The speed charms, like this is actually like a good rotation. I don't wanna let this fly. I'll get one of these. Down the road, I'll start going for the fragment, so we're just not there yet. There's no need for it. But yes, energy, absolutely. Keeping the champ training going. And then gotta upgrade gear as well. FG is also important. Faction Guardians is also important. No, absolutely, Thugzilla. It's so funny enough, like this isn't a free to play, like we've said that, but like I think I've spent in 6 months maybe 300, and that's with the like, you know, the 80, like it's like 80 US, like 110 Canadian budget for the forge passes, the gem and energy packs, that kind of stuff, and then the monthly shard pack. But on top of that, like, and then for my birthday, if you weren't here, Thugzilla, for my birthday, we did a primal pack as well. But the luck's been here. Have you even seen this? You're only 1 faction guardian away from the legendary Shadowkin being complete. That's amazing. Hey, yeah, I hope you get lucky, Thugzilla. That'd be great. You haven't seen this account in a bit, so this is the one we started in January for the main account for the year for Grimcat. But we've pulled just in the last 2 weeks. Okay, we got Ashnar, we fused MAVARA, and I just got her 5-star soul, so that was a thumbs up. We pulled Femo from a prism. We got Edward Kenway. Well, Edward Kenway we got from the event, but we pulled Basim while we were pulling the shards for Edward Kenway. I think it was like 80 ancients we opened, something like that. It was all the ancients we had at the time. We then did 40 voids. Thank you so much. It was the April 4th, so 0404. Yeah, thank you so much. But while we were pulling void shards for points for one of the events, I think it was for the fusion. I think it was for MAVARA at the very start. We pulled Georgid and Warlord, which was just nutty. And that's the problem now is like I'm ramping up so much with these legendary pulls, I can't develop them. Like I have to, and we got Vizier randomly from a 10 ancient pop, which was nowhere near my mercy. And I just got Blood Gorge from an ancient today, which was nowhere near mercy. So this, like, my luck has been pretty crazy. Pelops, I had a single primal shard and got him. And then you've seen like epics, like I have Taragi to build still. I have Skull Crusher. I have Annabelle. Got to do Stag Knight. Got to get Godseeker up to 6-star. She's like definitely on the radar to do that. We have Genbo for Rena to get up there. These newer guys, I really want to build these guys out. Tagoar as well is just chilling here, and I could build him out. He'd be huge. Like I could, right now, like proper clan boss team with Tagoar, Pelops, and MAVARA, and then get Alien in there for poisons, or Geo in there for burns, or Ashnar. I don't know if Ashnar is the best option for that, but yeah, like it's all over the place. Like, and then I also do have Ezio for poison burst too. I could do him and Vizier for poison extension. So there's so many options. And then TEOX, yeah. And then Thugzilla, TEOX. We pulled TEOX last week. We had one Sacred Shard. It was like 4 days ago or 3 days ago. My Sacreds were right on the Mercy. Like, I was at 18 out of 12. And so I was like, I don't know if I'll get a Lego, but I mean, if I got one, I'd want it to be TEOX. Like, he's such like a like S tier, like top 10 champion. So I pulled the one, and we got him live. That day that we started stream, we got him live. Just one Sacred Dream kind of thing, and it hit. So he's definitely as well on the radar to build. He's actually, so he's pretty far developed. Like, we're halfway done his masteries. I do have to get him to 6-star though, so he's that XP gain is going. Pelops we just got, so he's not developed at all yet. But yeah, like there's a whole bunch going on. Very go. Getting these guys going. I need lots and lots of food made. I do gotta check in with the champ training to make sure also it's not burning wasted energy. Okay. So like for 4 stars you can see I can use these 5 chickens. I kind of do want to save those chickens. And let's go here. So right now all my 3 stars I want to upgrade. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6, 7, 8. 8 ready for 4 stars. Yeah, it's been a good 2 weeks, for sure. Like at the end of the year I'll do a recap of like how much was spent and like what was gained. But I don't think it'll be more than, I don't think it'll be over 1,000 for the year. And again, I don't suggest to spend in the game. Do it at your own like volition if you choose to. For me, it's a tax write-off, so. And then these guys here. Yerpy. Hi, Yerpy. Hi. I know, you're the Catspatio. Hey, Dex, how you doing? Dex, we pulled Pelops. And from an Ancient Shard, we got Blood Gorged. I'm nowhere near Mercy, so crazy days. The Pelops we got from that single primal I had. Funny stuff, man. And then book situations, what's weak? Like I got a lot of epic books, so I could probably do. Actually, yeah, I should finish you. I might just put all the books in here because he's such a good champion. I really just want the A2 though. Yeah, there we go. What does this do? Just damage. That's fine. Geo, you're booked, right? No. So I need 3 more in here. They did not hit. I'm fine with fully booking Geo. It's all good. Gonna use him absolutely. Allure I could book. I just don't use her enough outside of Fire Knight yet. Rector Drath's a choice. I think Taragi is definitely up there as someone I want to get booked out. I'm gonna hold on to those 4 for now, though. Yes, the token system's interesting. Don't know what blessings she's for Cheshire Cat yet either. Still in the air on that one. Okay, so we did burn through all of energy. Champ training, we got our 2nd stage upgrade at 3k. I do think I can get the Lego book. If I can get this, the ore, like I don't know if I can win the tournament, but if I could steal 1st place, I would like to. So play points. Didn't get me anything. Over here I have 1 soul and a dream. Gonna keep saving those up. Anyone in here? Nope. And nope. There's no like upgrade on this right now. I am gonna start trying to save those. Same thing for here. Guaranteed champion. I don't have 40 clearly, so no pull there. Let's take a look what we get from Clan Boss today. This would be the last day. I only did 1 brutal key last night. I didn't go back in. That's my fault. So I only got mediocre rewards. Okay. Those gems are nice though. Today we should be doing this. So once we got the champions upgraded, do that. I do want to make sure though. So I didn't re-roll this, but the Bazaar here, the energy's 4 hours still, and so is our token. But I just want to keep these going too. So we have 1, 2, 3. We got all these maxed out. Okay, so that was also, that really worked because we almost finished all the XP there of all the champions we put in. So I'm glad I didn't throw another 100 energy because it would have been wasted. It's great to hear the fusion token system is not too bad. I do like the idea of it, that you can choose like what's coming up. Okay. Got to go to the bank later today to make a deposit. I have to go to... Supposed to see the girl today. Don't know if that's going to happen. And then... For the Grimmzilla channel, I'm currently making new header and new graphics for the channel. I made like a Godzilla-esque like animation where he does like a little fire breath kind of thing. Like, you know, the Hot Ones logo? Like I took that like concept, but I did it with Godzilla breathing atomic breath. And then threw sunglasses on it and like an Elvis haircut. Looks pretty funny. But I'm just gotta render it out tonight. And then I'm gonna put that in as the logo for the channel. So today, this week, I'll say this week because I don't know my time, my free time. But this week will be the last week of the current logo and header. And then those will all change going into the weekend. Because now, new players and old players on new referral accounts can get Newt, Helicath, Armand, Fabian, Titus, Wexwell over a reasonable duration have a fat boost. Yeah, absolutely. Enjoying Palace and MAVARA? No, absolutely, Ice Fang. That combo's gotta be, like, that's what I'm doing for my Clan Boss team. Is Pelops and MAVARA. Gonna do a switcheroo. Oh, okay, out for the day. I do gotta remember to do Faction Wars. While energy's refreshing, I do wanna... I've been saying I need to keep doing Live Arena. I do have to try and get these chests. The gear is what I gotta keep in mind, is the biggest thing I need for the account, is new gear. So... my speed is lacking for me to win these battles, though. So get Warlord in there. Like, I clearly have a really good arena team. Hey, Tim, how you doing? Tim, look at the roster upgrades. You've missed so much. I've pulled some pretty crazy things in the last, like, couple of days. And I'm nowhere near Mercy, so it's just been pretty funny to see what I get. Actually, I'll do these two. Odin. Ooh, might have to ban an Odin. So I'm probably going to lose this. Let's get MAVARA in there and Cat. Okay, so I'm 100% losing here. I should have banned the mythical. Arena's 28, and he banned my kitty cat. Feels bad. No, absolutely, Thug. Like, I don't know who I'd go for with the tokens. I might just save them as I do fusions and see, like, if there's a bad fusion one month, if you're like, oh, I'm gonna change out, do this one instead. Too slow, gonna die. Yes, Yarpy, we're too slow, and we're gonna lose this match. Tim, were you here when we got TEOX? Because we got TEOX. I fused MAVARA, and then I got her 5-star soul. And then I pulled this morning 1 primal, and I got Pelops. And then I pulled an ancient shard, and I got blood gorged. And then I don't know if you were here the last few days, but we like I have so many new champions. I want to develop them is going to be my time's cut out for me. This person's going to destroy me. Do do do. Do 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 do. They got a turtle though. They have the power of the turtle. I mean, I feel the poison's what he's going for. Oh, I should have done her. I forget this is arena. Her aura would matter. I'm used to them banning her too, so 28% would have been a lot. Any off months, but that's the thing. If they keep doing good fusions, those off months aren't off months. This turtle's strong. Holy. Okay, now I can auto it. I think they're gonna keep just making. Hey, we got a chest. Bam. Now somebody told me, is it with these ones or these ones? These ones that you're supposed to get the quartz. But I mean, like I've opened these before and just not gotten it. So we're at 15. Got our 5 done for the day. You finally got Marius. Oh, congrats! That's huge. It's huge. I'm jealous. I still don't have Marius on my main. Live Arena is pretty much the last bastion on my main account to like do. Everything else is complete. I need them to do a new event dungeon or a new clan boss. Is Rector Draft the problem here? I don't know what she does. I feel like these two are the issue. And Alien. And Marius is the counter that made my PvP fighting easier. Yeah, Mercurial set's just bananas. I keep telling people gotta do. I've gotten stupid strong. Did you, Tim? Like, you've been working out? Very strong early game, I've gotten. And your pulls have been crazy? You gotta tell me what your upgrades have been. Fervor is crazy. Fervor is crazy, guys. And then we've got one more to do, and then Live Arena is done. There's been a big wave of posts about that, like, people are cheating in Live Arena. Physically, you've always been a beast, but in-game. Yeah. Open with Ashnar. 60% of the time, it scares them all the time. Yeah, I want to see your upgrades. Take photos of like your roster changes or any crazy gear you've rolled. Would be cool. I think this is the same guy. Yes, this is the same guy. I banned Alien last time, so we're fine. He banned the cat this time. I mean, I don't know if that's going to help you. Oh, it's nothing new. Everyone cheats. Oh, yeah, you mean for Live Arena it's cheating? Yeah. Well, like, I know SKB was doing that battle dodging, but I mean, like, apparently it's like people are just grinding live losses. Like, they keep, like, leaving to lose and then go from there. Fervor takes the TMNT idea, spreads it to any team. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that she's got it to just, like, hand out pretty much. Ooh. She actually did she murdered my admiral. I think I might lose this one. He got a team out without Cheshire Cat getting that early damages. We battle dodging is boosting. Ah, so that's what it is, Tim. Okay. The battle. Oh, they stole my fervor buff. Ooh. Or is that new champion give it out? This one here. Does she give out fervor? I wasn't sure. This champion's new to me. I don't know what she does. This one here. Maybe I should have banned her. Yeah, my damage definitely is lacking without the cat. I think Cassandra's gonna kill MAVARA, and then MAVARA. Maeve. We'll just call her Maeve. Maeve died. Okay. Low traffic volumes. Okay. Win one, lose one. Alright. Yarpy, you're fine. My cat. That's how she lives. She's always hungry. Permanent state of want food. Okay. Before I do that, actually, I should do all the 3-star upgrades before I tie them all up again. Because I want to get some levels into those 4 stars. So, 2. Game lagged a little there. Yeah, I don't know why people are doing that in the matchup and dip out. Alright. I won't lie, these 3-star chickens here, I want them to keep stocking up, so I'm just going to keep using these guys here. I don't know if any of them have been leveled to 10 or not, though. 1, 2... And... who's our number 3 gonna be? And then going here. So all these need brews into them. Some energy there. Basically just want to get one run with each of those 3 stars to level them up. Before we eat them all. Chilling in Live Arena. Yeah, dodge, dodge, dodge. It's a rough go. That got them the levels. I just wanted to have some levels before I eat them, because the early levels are the easiest to benefit from. Just get these guys in there. I'll do the same thing with the 4 stars, and then we're laughing. On the right track. So I think I'll do a MAVARA and Pelops just because I need them for clan boss. TEOX, so I need to make 15 5-star chickens. Which means I need 16 times 3 for 4-star. So 32, 48. So 48 4-star chickens. That is a tall order. I mean, making that many 4-star chickens should max me out for the points for champ training. That is the other trick too, is I want to be double dipping. Like I don't want to... I might only make 2 if it maxes it out. I don't want to make 3 and then have it be capped on points. Done and done. So I can knock these guys out. I think that's all the 3 stars there. So 4-star already made to get some levels. No, I did not make a 4-star to get levels. Okay. Throw Pelops in there for the 1 run. Hey SKB, welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing? This account popped off while you've been gone. There's all the new things. I crawled out of my coffin for an early 11 a.m. stream, so it's I'm here. I'm not used to being on during the day again. Okay, we want to upgrade you. I have all the champions to fuse Razin, but people were saying that you don't fuse Razin because you can fuse his epics any amount of times. I didn't know that all these years I played. Because I usually don't care about fusing him anymore, or I don't, you know, I don't pay mind to it. Okay. We need to make 16, sorry, 48 4-star chickens, so I'm go. I don't know if I can make that many, but I'm gonna try. I also need to get that many to level 40, so that's a lot of energy. Who can I get rid of here? You and you. Where is Arnok? Question mark? What champion's Arnok again? Don't know. Who's Arnok? What are you talking about? I got TEOX. I got Pelops. I got these guys. I don't know who you're talking about. And I pulled Vizier. That's the first time I've ever got Vizier, so he's new. Femo as well. The Shepherd, the Shield Boy. Yeah, I gotta get some XP into those guys, and then those 4 stars. City of Arnok? Is that what you're talking about? Arnok. Right. Oh, the sewers. I'm an idiot. I'm too tired, man. The sewers. Your favor. We've actually been developing an account and not doing new accounts. So this has been this is what happens when I do like 2 or almost 3 solid weeks. We have actual development on the account and new 6 stars and everything and new champions. And we actually get shards to pull. Okay. What oh, I need energy. Get those ones. Filters. It took a minute. But it's good to see you guys. Good to have you back. Yeah, SKB, like, there's been so many champions pulled, we've been gone. I have too many champions to develop now. And I need to develop them, because I need better, like, I have no excuse not to have Ultra Nightmare down to 1 key and stuff like that by now. That is our focus. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep filtering out of reserve vault. Are any more of these chickens? I'm not using any of the epics as chickens. I've only got 6 ready to become 5-star. So I have 7 out of 15 5-star chickens. So I need 8 more. Okay, so I'll put him in here to develop him. Yeah, it's decision making. Closing time. Okay, let's go make some of those 4 stars into 5s and I can train them. Where are they at? One, two, three, four. One. Yeah, it is what it is. I have choices that were made. And then, who else is going to go chicken? You? There we go. Switcheroo. So, that's 4 already. Okay. Where are the other chickens? I had more made. It should be like level 11. Or not? So I gotta make 4 more chickens, getting the gems, nice. So I'm at 4,000. Oh, halfway there. Da 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 da. What are you guys' thoughts? Are Pelops and MAVARA the best choices to bring up to 6-star? I think they are. Getting those clan boss teams tippity top tier. Do I need more 3-stars to upgrade? Yes, I do. 1, 2. Who else don't we care about? I'm trying not to use void ones, but just do the campaign ones for now. War Maiden, go. I need to make another coffee, so I'm going to get up and do that in just a moment. I'm gonna be right back. Just making coffee. Watch out your juice. All right. Be right back. Haha, SK. I had to run, put laundry in. Yes, I ran to the washroom and no. And yeah, Tammy, sometimes you gotta go, you know? No, I had to let loose some of the coffee and make a new one. The cycle of life. Just trying to get the benefit out of the Forge Pass, like silver and XP, the best I can. 27, 25, they're almost leveled up. Got them the full ride. I might just use brews to finish them. Okay, so I think he can get taken out. He can get taken out. Need them chickens. Oh, you could hear down the hall, really? It picked it up? You could hear the running, like water, you mean? Sorry about that. The door was closed, so that's kind of crazy, the acoustics carry. I'll mute the mic next time. Sorry about that. The music's loud, 1 sec, I'm just gonna have to turn it down, sorry about that. By the way, how you been? Yeah, everything's good. Right now, I just got a job offer from the new Final Destination movie, but I'm on a fence, because like right now I have a salary job, and I'm gonna kind of wait into May to see how it goes, because the Final Destination job would start mid to end May, but the salary job basically covers my bills and then about 30% overhead. So I have like 30% overhead money to save, spend on girl, go out, live life kind of stuff, and save in general. So I don't know if I want to ride that for like 6 months and just save, or if I want to take the film job, because I do want to go back on film. And it'd be because it's a movie, it's a long job, like it's about a year. So it's and it's such a good franchise to work on. Like I love working on horror franchises, so I just need to know if it's like a day. Like the main thing they couldn't tell me was if it's gonna be like 3 days a week or if it's a full 5-day gig, because I don't want to jump onto something that I'm only working part-time. And that's kind of what they've been doing lately, and I'm just not keen on it. Like it's not for me. I want to be on set every day. Even in downtime, like I'd like to be prepping for like the next kind of couple of days instead of having to come in like 2 hours early in the morning before I'm even paid to just prep. So those are the kind of things I'm trying to work out with the offer. Because like they haven't even told me like how many, like what kind of a team I could build, if that makes sense. Like usually for visual effects you need like 3 people on set at minimum. And then the producer would hire like, you know, a 9 to 12 person team, and they haven't even like told me like for the onset if we're gonna have a full onset team of 4 people, or is it only gonna be 3 people? Is it is there like, because like I'm talking about the people that are on 5 days a week, and then the other teams would be splinter unit dailies and stuff like that, but they usually end up by like 2 months in they're full-time. I won't get in all the semantics, but basically they just can't give me straight answers yet of how long and that kind of stuff, and I'm just like, well, I need to know. You know, need to know these things for life reasons. You know, gotta know what I'm signing up for, because it can't change, is what I've told them. I'm like, I can't sign and then you guys alter or falter. So they're like, yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, no, absolutely makes sense. And I've worked for these producers before. They're great. With all the Warner Brothers, Paramount, Skydance merger stuff going on too, I don't mind working for the same people. They are a different company now, so there's been Disney just did huge mass layoffs, so if that's like coming down the pipeline, that's more like the permanent people that are there. So I want to make sure that those producers aren't part of like a wave, you know, like that's what we have to actually keep in mind now, is like the producers we're working for, are they part of like a huge layoff wave? Because if all of a sudden that gets swapped and then new producers come in, they don't know, the new producers don't know us, right? Like, won't know the crew that's hired, so they treat us badly. They're very two-faced, the ones coming out of like the finance bro side, like the money side. So you don't want to work for them basically, and a lot of people try to avoid working for them, and then they're noticing that now. They're like, we aren't making, you know, we don't rub the crew the right way. So I just want to see how it all plays out. But Final Destination is such a fun franchise. When we did the last one, you've probably seen the clip on Instagram because it went around it got like good circulation. But the one kill that we did was we crushed someone with a garbage truck. And how we did that, if you remember those pan pin things from when you were kids, you push against it, and then like it makes the shape of your hand out of the pins. We used that same concept for the garbage truck, so that it would just like form to the actress as she's getting crushed, and then so nothing happens to her, nothing bad happened to her. And we used the main actress and the stunt actress for the 2 different shots, and yeah, it was really fun, because it was like it's not often we get to do something like that's like, we always make sure things are safe, but I mean like that was like nothing, 99.9% chance nothing could go wrong, because it was such like a old technology and old thing that like it's like tried and true and tested. Yeah, oh yeah, UK Dex, yeah, UK is popping off because of the tax credit. Tax credations are what bring those industries there, and it's been very like in the air how some of them are going off here. I don't know if I want to kill this guy. I think I need to just make another 3-star. Those ones that were in the battles, I was gonna finish off their XP. Feed them some 2-star. There we go. Yeah, the MRI. Yeah, we did. The MRI thing was really cool to shoot. I wasn't part of that team, but I did get to see the dailies and like the stuff they were doing. They had some really cool stuff on that one. I think Alex teams handled that one, if I remember right. Why are all the 4-star foods locked? These are all epics. So that's the problem. The other girl's here too, locked. She was a faction guardian. Where'd she go? It's a void one, I think. There she is. What fusion is she part of? I mean, she is a rare, but... You know, gotta make sure. So that's 3. Where's number 4 gonna be? I don't care about this epic. He can be number 4. Alright. I think MAVARA has earned the next, and then so these two and Pelops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is 6-star. Can't ascend her though. Can't ascend her. I do have a brew, I think. Yeah, I've got 3 barrels going, so I could just do barrels, but I want to save those for training. Like a training tournament. Any good? Actually, not terrible. That's terrible. Hey, SKB. This is Grimcat. That's what I'm saying. You've missed a lot. Like, Grimcat is, like, we've got so many things. Ooh, speed boots. Like, we pulled Warlord, we pulled, we've pulled, I think, 54 Void Shards so far, and by 49, just between 29 and 39, on 2 10 pulls in a row, we got Georgid, and then we got Warlord. We pulled Ashnar from birthday. I bought 10 Primal Shards, and we got Ashnar out of the first 10. I think in total we had pulled 17. Pelops, or sorry, Femma, we got just before that as well. And then we pulled, where'd he go? So we pulled Basim while we were pulling Ancient Shards for Edward Kenway's event, and got Edward Kenway, got them both. And then my Sacreds were at 18 out of 12 for Mercy, so it was really high, but it wasn't a 2x, but they just did a event for TEOX as one of the 25x, and I actually pulled him from my Sacred Mercy, so I pulled 1 Sacred, got him. You pulled Ashnar yesterday, Tim, there you go. But then this morning, I pulled 1 Primal Shard and I got Pelops, and then I pulled my other Ancient Shard that I had and got Blood Gorged. And then overall, that's all like, and then we fused MAVARA. I'm gonna call her Maeve, as I said, because it's just 2 all over the place. Mav. Call her Web Lady, I don't know, we'll figure out something. But yeah, we pulled her, we fused her. And yeah, there's just been a lot of development. And then we also, from an Ancient 10 pull, we were only at I think 80, but during MAVARA's event, we pulled Vizier as well from our Ancients. So I said daily I'm going to put my... Yeah, I know. SK, but remember, like, this is 5 months I didn't have much luck. Like, I had some stuff, but, like, I wasn't getting anything for the longest time. Like, I hit my mercies twice by this point. Except Void. Void and Primal, clearly I didn't hit the mercies. But Ancients, we've done... I think we've pulled 525 Ancients since January. And then we've pulled... what is it? 64 Voids total since January. We've pulled 24 Sacreds since January, and we've pulled for Primals we're at 39 pulled, or 29, sorry, 29 pulled total. Yep, that's the thing. I have to build Vizier out. I know he's like someone I've never had Vizier. I don't know how to build him. Like, and he's not booked either. That's something to keep in mind. Like, I'm pretty sure he does need to be booked for this ability. What, Pelops is next on the docket. Now that she's built as well. How did getting a 6-star not hit me for 6,000? Oh, I'm just shy. Okay. But I'm still not on the radar. I'm gonna turn this on in the background because I just need to level up food while we're talking. MAVARA can level up in the wide world of sports, aka I can level her up in Minotaur. So I can get rid of this one. Like, rares at this point are pretty disposable. I can kind of just willy-nilly get rid of them. There's no one I really need in here. Besides the fusion ones. I'm just going to put a whole bunch to level 30.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back to Thunderdome. Great but squishy. Sounds about right. Oh. I should take these guys out of here. I'll use these multi-battles because they're running out of time. So these are going to run out quickly. What is our training at right now? We're at 54, now we're at 56. While we're waiting, Ancient Shard. Gear is still a problem. Pick a team for you? Go Twins. Yeah, I know, I have to... like, the team I have now, I don't... Like, this where they are in gear, I don't think they could do Twins. I haven't been doing it for that reason. I can do, like, up to stage... like, 7 to 10 area for some of them, depending on the affinities. But I want to at least get down to stage 12. I do need to go back in here and farm more potions. We need, I think for TEOX we need 15, and I have 4 right now. So this finished. Just about to. I'm tight on revivers though. Like, I don't have Tagoar leveled up. MAVARA is a single target reviver. Take him out. Get all these 2 stars leveled up. For 3 stars. I think it was just this row that I chose. Silt Breaker's not terrible. Do them. Maybe some of the epics I do have to, you know, ice. They gotta hit the high road. I do have Painkeepers to build too. I won't get rid of all the voids. Get rid of secondary of him. Get rid of Gore Mask. Him. Probably should do at least. Oh, there we go. There's a whole row. I'm gonna do 22 because I don't wanna burn through all of it. Well, I'm looking at Doom Tower too. So Doom Tower normal, we're like about half, like quarter way through. I think we're up to 35. Or 50, we're at 50. I don't think we'll have any issue getting to the top this time. Just shy of 2 weeks left. The secret rooms are the problem, which it won't let me look at when it's... I don't know why you can't open things. Like, taking a look at it. Tolog is a solid reviver for a rare. No, I have. So for revivers, right? I have Yuuzhan, I have Tagoar, I have Rector Drath. Like I have revivers, and you know, revive on Death Godseeker. I think as well Frenzy. She's a provoker. Sorry, Frenzy's a great champion. I got to build out too. And we also have Broadmaw. But I'm just saying they're there. It's just I got to develop them. Champ training. How close to 6 are we? 5,800. No, not on this account, no. No, the turtle was before we, I think before we started this, or we didn't get a copy of them. There were some periods there where work kicked in and I didn't have time to play. Can we hit speed? No, we did not hit speed. Didn't hit speed there either. If this trip rolled, it would have been amazing. I don't want to use 5 stars right now. I'm just going to use some 4 stars. I will save glyphs for CVC just because there's so many points. I just do 1 roll pretty much until we get to a CVC. And then she's at 188 speed. If I could get her to like 225, it'd be great. Like these gloves are great, but at the same time, I don't really need attack. If I win another tournament, maybe I can get a better pair of gloves with speed on them. Speed and resistance are what we're looking for. This is giving resistance with 20. Doesn't attack, so it's not great. I sold so many of the accessories that I'm not like, I don't have a lot of them sitting standby. Uh, hey, Leonson. If you send it to me in Discord, we can talk about it, but I don't, like, log in and look through them and fleece through accounts now. I developed this account. The main reason I don't do account reviews is because, like, people don't learn anything if I do it for them. I can bring up an account every now and then, like I do, and I'm like maybe once every couple of weeks I'll bring one up and I'll look it over, but we've done so many starting from scratch accounts and we've done so many reviews. People usually come back like 2 weeks later and they've got the same problems, or they've like the teams that were built kind of thing, they've taken them apart or moved artifacts and then wonder why it doesn't work. So it's just a matter of I don't think that, you know, it's not sticking the landing if I do that. And there's already like, and like I don't make any, I'm not making money doing that or anything either. So it's not that I would charge to do it. It's just, it is a big time consumption for me to review an account, to redo artifacts, to make decisions and do things for people, and then they undo them, or they don't have the resources for me to do anything. Like, you need like 50 million silver for me to do anything with an account. And you also need, or you already need to be like mid-game. Number of coins is very low. Hey, Misoka, this account is 76 days. My silver's low because we just did a fusion. So we just went through like 30 million silver doing the MAVARA fusion. Gear enhanced. So just about to get some core hammers. We should be able to do that one too. Okay, these battles are done. So all these I can upgrade now. Beyonce, it's not though. That's the thing. You need to have a lot of silver to upgrade or do anything with artifacts, like, because like it'd be a lot of rolling your artifacts for resistance or speed or whatever that champion needs, and I'm talking we would be going through like 10 or 15. That's only like 10 or 15 pieces, so that's only 3 champions worth, not even, of pieces of, like, you know, to upgrade. And that's not including if your champions are only like 4-star or 5-star and need to be 6-starred, if they need books. Yeah, like, you're never going to have silver in this game. It always runs out. You go through like 2 events, for instance, and you'll run out pretty quick. Like, even 2-star chickens, I'm running out right now. And I've only made about, what, how many would you guys say I've made? About 40 3-star chickens by this point? And I'm running out of 2-star chickens. Oh, I locked the original 2 to keep them. Take these 2. Okay. So we just made, what, 3, 7... 11, 13, 15. So we made 15 3-star chickens. And we need, what's 48 minus 16? 32. 32 times 3. So we need 96 3-star chickens, and right now I don't have 96. That's almost 100 like, I could basically wipe my rare champions. I probably have enough to do that. Yeah. There you go. Oh, hey, Wank, how you doing? You have 5k gems. Oh, my gems, you mean? Yeah, we use them for energy, that's why. For energy refills. So the gems are low because we're always using them. If that's what you guys meant, the red gems up here. We use them all the time, that's why. Okay. I did want to save the 3-star chickens, but I might actually have to use them. Let's do 3-star. Brews are also hard to, like, unless I stop doing champ training, to save up. Right now, we only get about 100 of them a week. Trying to think of how many 4-star chickens I can make. I need 32. I can maybe, if I'm lucky, make 16 right now. I know there's a brew thing in the bottom right if that's what you're going to bring up, the brew upgrade. I'm just using these instead. Torture helm or spike head I probably won't sacrifice. Any of the ones you pull from shards I won't do. Broke. You just went on 2 vacations, didn't you, Tim? Did you go on a second one or just the one? Or do you mean in-game? You just mean silver? For the white potion or the blue potions, I might just make a lot of 3-star food. Let's go over here. For 3 stars, we'll do magic. Okay. So this is a faster. This is kind of, they put the RSL helper thing in game. It just helps like upgrade quickly. It's a fast way to get champion training points. And then we'll go here. Do I have any voids I could do? Do I have a lot of 4-star voids? I do. More than I thought I did. Just a little bit of points there. Probably put us over 6k. Yeah, 72. So 80 more coalition event, and then for the Titan. So we're on to stage 3 now. 4-star chicken's nice. Gold chests we can get. Oh, it doesn't show us. But getting into here, like again, if I get Emer's 3-star soul, it's just nice for the future. So let's see, we get 100 gems. There we go. So that's pretty nice. Okay, so for 4-star, we could probably get rid of Elhain. At worst, I can get rid of her because I know I have more of her I can get her from campaign. So the rares that are 4 stars right now, I could probably use as food. I don't have to do that yet, but just on the mind. But of course, I have to make the 4-star chickens first. 1. So 31 left. 30 left. And I have to finish upgrading them too. 3-star. So him. $29 left. And out of these left, I don't want to kill those. Those are champions I actually want to keep and use in the future, so we'll look at here. We can do him. We're getting there. Now, clearly brews are a problem, like I can't do this for all of them. I'm gonna have to go back into campaign to level them up, but get rid of him, get her. Really want to avoid these fusion ones. I should lock them. Because especially if they're for one of the Lady Mikage or any of the other fusions, we do not want to touch them. It's a heap of 4-star. Do I have any energy here? No. So I have to get my own energy. Where are we at in Nightmare? We can get more gems here too. So we could push Nightmare to get some of the rewards, because like especially these Lego books, I want to push to that. I kind of gave, I just paused on Nightmare. There's a lot of rewards here to still get. Georgia smacks, absolutely. I just don't use him. He's not developed yet. Yeah, so these two can become 4 stars. Nice. Get her some. Get her some levels. Hey, how you doing, Sniper? Tim, who would be better for me to build out, actually, Georgid or Genbo? Because I feel like Genbo is, like, easier to build, like, gear-wise, just to do a one-and-done set on him, just to hit hard. Where Georgid, I need to have, like, you know, I need to actually have the proper gear for him. I can build him into a chicken. I know I'm not going to use him. Hi, Willow. Hello. Like, sup, bruh? Sup? Give me some scratchies. Scratch that ear. Yeah. Yeah. The Wonder Willow has entered chat. How you doing, Willow? Getting ear scratchies, yeah? Saying hi to everybody. Edward over both. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. Whoever has better soul. I like where your head's at. Like, Edward, like, it's one of those things, like, I have so many, like, new things that, like, you know, new champions I haven't built before. So that's one thing I really like about this account is, it's all fresh. Like, it's all new stuff, basically. It's all new and shiny, so. There should be the new event starting, right? Like, the Mortal Kombat one should kick in soon. Six mystery shards. I need to build up a good vault of mystery shards again. I went through like 1,000 or 1,500 of them. You getting scritchies, Willow? Scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch. Scritch, scritch, scratch. Yeah. Dex, it's not confirmed, just it's what everyone speculates, because it's the biggest franchise they could probably cross with, that or Street Fighter. SKB, I didn't say it's confirmed. I said it's likely. I speak of it as fact because so many content creators are saying that it's the next thing coming. With the movie coming as well in a few weeks, like it's undisputable that that's the #1 thing that they would that they would align with. It makes the most sense. Like if randomly they did a horror movie, for instance, it'd be like, oh, that's what it is. Like, you know, it's not suspected, but like Mortal Kombat being such a massive franchise for video games and that, like, it makes sense that it would be the next thing they do. That or Street Fighter with the 2 movies coming. Street Fighter's more of like a fun movie, where Mortal Kombat's a bit darker. Like, you know, it's gonna be fun too. It's like Carl Urban and stuff. Like, it looks like they both like made more video game movies this time around versus doing, trying to do like a realistic movie based on the games. Don't remember him being here when we pulled Pelops. Oh, Briggs, Grim. You were here when I got Pelops this morning? I got him this morning, Dex. Free login champ in May. Oh, they're doing it. So, hey, Akash, have they said who the champion's going to be yet? Because we're only like a couple weeks away. Okay, I've already got 2 leveling up. I probably don't need 3. We need another campaign rare, or I guess this guy's fine. Yeah, Dex, you were here for that. The other night when drunk on, when you were drunk. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. No, okay. One more collab. I'm thinking it's Mortal Kombat, though. I'm guessing Scorpion or Sub-Zero, like one of the ninjas, would be your login, or maybe it'd be like Liu Kang or Johnny Cage, if it's like a hero champion. That Raiden, Shang Tsung, like I can't see them doing they've never done the villain as the login. It's always been, I'm guessing they can do up to 7 if they do a Heroes Pass as well. Like a Champion Pass. So they could do 8 champions. There's just so many Mortal Kombat champions to do. So it's tricky to guess which one they're going to choose. My guesses are Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Liu Kang, Raiden, Johnny Cage for 5. And then Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn for the villains. Unless they're counting Scorpion as a villain. which he's kind of like an anti-hero in the story. If they do MK collab, I'll be getting everything no matter how much. Yeah, Tim. I mean, hopefully they're good champions too. It would be cool for the first time if they did a mythical as one of the champions from the collab. I think people would get, like, if they did a mythical as like a reward, like you can earn fragments from the event dungeon. Because I think that would get people to heavily engage with the event dungeon in game. Because it can't just be, you know, perception gear, or not perception, you know the gear I'm talking about, the dungeon gear. Sonya as well, yeah, exactly, Akash. It could be, do you think she's going to be the login? Or, like, she'll probably be one of the champions too? Because Sonya is one of the, like, the OGs as well. Like, there were, if I remember right, there was 8 or 12, 8, 10 or 12 for the original game. So we won't count Noob Saibot. Oh, I got Triarch, could have came up, damn it. No, they got to include a woman, so Sonya will be there. Yeah, they included April, right? But they didn't include Karai. They could have done Karai, too. I wish they did Super Shredder. Because, like, Shredder's an okay champion, but they didn't do Super Shredder. Hi, Willow. My cat Willow is, like, super affectionate right now. She's not normally this way. I just mean this early in the afternoon. Do you think Raiden will be the login? Gonna be free login champ for Johnny Cage? Yeah. Because I think it would be a hero. I think most people are familiar with Raiden. But if they don't do that, I'm guessing Scorpion. Because Scorpion's like the, you know, the face of Mortal Kombat. Like he's the mascot on NetherRealm Studios icon. He's, yeah. Lord Ragnar, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yeah, it's fun to speculate who they're gonna do. Scorpion will be the Void. They will. That's fair too, Dex. They could put some. I think if they make Shao Kahn good, he would be who they put as the Void. Because Scorpion is more aligned with like Force Affinity, the way he like fire and burns and that kind of stuff. And like the pull mechanic that he might have. I'm guessing he's gonna throw his Sai as part of his attacks. Sub-Zero will probably be Magic Affinity, Raiden would be Magic Affinity, Liu Kang would be either Force or Magic, because Liu Kang's got fire abilities as well. Sonya maybe we do Spirit for Sonya and Spirit for Johnny Cage. Yeah, Raiden could be Void because he's a NetherRealm god. Goro's the one I don't know if they would do. Because, like, Goro is, like, a physical champion. He doesn't have any fireball attacks or anything, so... I don't know if they would do that with him. Reptile, too. Yeah, Reptile has been there since the start, so he could be the Void champion. And Reptile's ability to, like... Well, like, depends what version they do. Like, he eats heads, he... copies abilities. He also turns into a lizard, so I don't know which one they're gonna do.
Are you talking Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
I have free tickets for us to go see the pre-screening.
When?
The VES, like the visual effects.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be a Zoom afterwards.
Nice.
So if I'm not working.
Yeah, let me know.
Then we can go.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
It's the VFX supervisor from the original.
Oh, the 90s one?
The 90s Mortal Kombat, and then him, and then the guy who did the new one. And
oh, awesome! Yeah, I'd be down to go that for sure.
If I can get us, if I'm not working.
Yeah, just let me know.
That'd be fun. And you can brag to everyone.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah. That'd be super fun.
That and we do have a pre-advanced screening for Street Fighter as well.
That's later in May, right? Or is it June?
That one's later.
That one's a little bit later in the summer, yeah.
Yeah. But we do have a pre-screening for that as well. So.
Mount.
I can't wait for it though.
Yeah, it's cool that we're getting both in the same year.
Right?
Like same summer, same year.
Those are the only 2 movies I think I'm gonna go see this this summer.
Oh, there's a lot of horror. Like I'm big on all the horror movies coming out, but yeah.
So I'm scouting next week for the new Final Destination.
Nice.
Which is shooting here.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
What you know? You were saying the office opens soon, right?
I can give you all the ends for the offices if you want.
I just want to know when it's starting, because like I was thinking I'd do the salary thing for like another month or less, just to get more money in the bank.
I would get your foot in the door now.
The problem is if they don't give me full time. That's the biggest thing. I need to be 5 days a week, and if they don't do that, then it's not worth it.
When I went into the Twisted Metal office on Friday to pick my paycheck up, from Law and Order, I just popped in to say hi to Rakic and everybody. Nobody was there, obviously. But even the production office, like when you would think they would open up, and you used to be familiar with like, 4 or 5 people working there. There was one poor girl just running around like a maniac, answering phones, and then she's like, "Hi, can I help you?" I was like, "No, you do your thing." It's,
here for accounting.
I'm just here to talk to Chris Shaw and John Rakic. She's like, "Oh, well, they're the only pretty much 2 ones that are working in this office right now." But she was.
Yeah, I miss Chris. I hope he's doing well.
Oh yeah, he's doing okay.
He's who he is.
Well, he was literally in a meeting with transport, so I waited around for a little bit, and then I just popped my head in when other people were in there, and I guess it was the producers from the show. But gave me the time of day, so that was nice.
And you guys are asking about the situation with DC. I think they're waiting to see how Supergirl does, and Clayface, like those trailers just dropped. DC is tied to Warner Brothers, so that's, they're anchored to the boat. Warner Brothers just got purchased. If you didn't see, it did go through for Paramount. So, understand, guys, that means Paramount now owns about 35-ish% of Hollywood, and that's not good. It's not that I'm against what Paramount's making and doing and stuff. They have a good slot coming up, and it's just that usually when companies buy big companies, they do big mass layoffs. They do, and it's never from the top, right? So they do a big facelift. Some projects get canceled along the way, so no one really knows what's going to happen with DC because they don't have allegiance to James Gunn. They've said like, oh, we're not going to. They said before they did the merger and purchase they weren't going to touch it, but DC is a part of Warner Brothers, and it's such a big financial part that I can't see them like being hands off with it if they don't like what he's doing. So he's going very comic book with it. You have to wait and see how these 2 movies do. Yeah, like Warner Brothers was like the company to work for till about 2015-16 area. And then these last like 10 years or so, it's just been all over the place. Like it's not the award-winning company it used to be. It's not the Oscar-winning company it used to be. It's not... David Zaslav basically tanked the company, but he did it for profits. So he a lot of things he did under his leadership, just like think of how many 0 Looney Tunes things have been done in the last 10 years. Like the Wile E. Coyote movie's just coming out this summer, and that's after they went to court to fight to put it in theaters. And before that, I think the only other thing to come out was I think a Looney Tunes thing came out like 3 months ago or 4 months ago, the Daffy Duck one, which didn't get any advertising. They didn't like promote it at all. It still made like 30 or 40 million, but like it didn't get a huge promotional push, and that was just so they could throw it onto streaming. Warner Brothers streaming service was overcosted because it was like twice as expensive as Disney Plus, and then even though they had a bigger library and stuff, like that's going to turn away families if it's $15 versus $9 or $7, whatever Disney's starting price was. Those are all like things that get talked about in the promotional meetings and all that kind of crap at the CEO level, but like they really made a lot of bad decisions. Like they did a lot of price gouging, that kind of stuff. And in short, on the set side, good morning, Dank Memes, how you doing? On the set side, they basically canceled a lot of projects that were mid-production. So us working, last full production I worked on was Chucky season 3, and then it's all been dailies and stuff like that since then. The big thing they've, like, outside of a few of their, like, sequel films, basically anything original that was, like, over $10 million for production budget, they might have axed halfway through. Like, we saw so many productions here that would be, like, 25% done filming, or, like, so we film in blocks of 6 weeks, and they might have been, like, let's say 18 weeks into filming, and all of a sudden they're plug pulled, like financing cut, and just like they disappear face of the map. Like the accounting has to shut down, has to fire everybody, and then that's all within a week. Where we used to get like when a film production goes, like that's not common for us here in the Toronto area. Like we would usually see productions get finished. We might see one a year that would get canceled, even at like the tier F level. Like once things got going and it got through pre-production, it was almost guaranteed to go the full ride to finish. Now we're seeing them. So one of the bad things we're seeing, and this isn't just Warner Brothers doing this is like other production umbrellas, they are going to picture with unfinished scripts, and it's driving crews insane. It's driving the directors insane, the writers as well. They're getting flown in or like brought to set with like 75% of the scripts done, or it's like they're getting hired to punch up a script that they didn't write. And then they get there and they see how bad condition the script is. So it's just giving us, like, for us who've worked in film for a long time, we've all heard the horror stories of Alien 3, for instance, which was one of David Fincher's first films. He came in as the third director on it, and they went to picture for that because they had to make the sequel deadline or whatever for the release date. So they just went to production with a half-finished script, or like 25% finished script. And they made so many changes through it, and then they didn't like his cut, so then they had someone else cutting his movie. That's the kind of horror story kind of thing we try to avoid up here. Like we usually, good productions that get finished, they don't go through those like experiences, and that's what we're starting to see happen. And they're doing tighter and tighter windows on filming. So we used to do 6 to 8 month like windows for filming, let's say 10 episode or less season show. And then there'd be 2 months or 3 months of pre-production ahead of that, and then 2 months of post-production, or even 6 months of post-production on the end. The TV show, Welcome to Derry, is a good example. That was 18 months of filming, as well as doing post-production while they were filming. The next season, I think Andy, the showrunner and director, like I think he's trying to make sure that they get that same amount of time. Like, and that's a Warner Brothers production and HBO production, right? So they want to make sure they get it that the same window of filming. Okay, take it easy, SKB. When I'm going to stream next, probably tomorrow, same time, and maybe later tonight as well. It depends if I go out tonight or not. I'm waiting to find out. But yeah, in short, we're just seeing really drastic changes that aren't being made on the creative level or made by people in the, like, they work on film set level. They're coming from above. They're coming from the corporate, like, financier side. And these guys, I just mean, we've really seen a shift out of, like, people who understand film production to people who don't. And they're on these boards now and stuff, and they're making decisions like this is like a Fortune 500 company. And that's how they're treating filming, and that's not how TV show or like filming works for movies. You can't keep cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting and expecting good results. So it's just crazy to see that they're treating this way. You may have also noticed that in the background, like, horror is usually the first domino to be doing this, and they are doing it right now on the indie level. They're greenlighting a lot of small budget films, kind of trying to see what works. They're taking chances on things like Backrooms and like Exit 8, which is a Japanese horror film. They're trying to see what low budget horror can do, and it's usually paying off because it's low investment and high reward. Even like on a $600,000 production, they're getting like $3 million turnaround on like profits. So those kind of things are causing a big glaring light to be shone on these CEOs that are, and like boards that are coming in on like the $1 billion level and expecting these huge returns. That how necessary are they? Like, that's what's happening. It's like these boards might be dissolved in 10 years. Like, we might not see Warner Brothers as a company be around in 10 years because if the indie, like what people are going to the movies to see are more original films outside of franchise films. So you're seeing like, yeah, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, that stuff's getting people excited, but you know, Super Mario movie came and made money, but also got a lot of negative reviews from reviewers, but audiences like it. So that's a good example of like the reviewers and critics aren't on the same page as the pop culture. So that's a sign of like, you know, the buzz side is very out of touch with the general public. And the other thing you're going to see too are like more like films polarizing like our current world situation, that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see like how the next couple of years go. And yes, KB, have a good rest of your afternoon. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. I had to change my laundry. Directors like Spielberg were very passionate about their movies. Oh, absolutely. Well, that's the big thing we're seeing too, is like these big studio films you're just not seeing get made anymore. Like Spielberg was around and he just did his new Alien one, but like, you know, Guillermo the big thing we've seen up here in Toronto, because Guillermo del Toro's up here and he makes a lot of things up here, he's doing a lot of presented by, which means he's producing on these projects. And I'm talking, he went from producing like, he would do about 4 a year, I'd say. Now he's doing about 12 a year. And that's because he's kind of fed up with what's going on in LA as well, on the low end. Like, I'm not saying speaking for him or anything, but that's how we kind of look at it, is he's like, what can I do right now for the film industry in Toronto? And then he pushed a bunch of projects through. The Boy in the Wood Box, or Iron Box, I think it's called. That one comes out soon. A couple other ones. He's really championing this like new wave of directors, new wave of creatives. Spielberg in the background is as well. So are other big directors. James Cameron, I think, like in the real background, because he does it through like 2 or 3 other companies. Like, you don't really get to see his finger. You don't know that it's his company backing, kind of thing. He's down in New Zealand. Like, he's not like up here. He flies in and stuff here and there. He jumped on that Billie Eilish movie, for instance, and like DP'd it, and like shot it for her. And then they did like some interesting stuff with the camera work. But yeah, it's who else can I throw in here? It's cool to see, and we're excited to see where film's going. It's just all these mergers and buyouts of, like, we're very hesitant now and choosy with what we go on to for projects, and that's not just me. That's like, because we've seen so many, like, you know, legs get kicked out or productions pull the plug. We just don't, like, if we see Disney, for instance, we don't even want to go near the project. Most people don't even want to work on it, because they're so notorious now for firing people and like blaming people versus the production side. Like, there's so many hoops Disney, like, by the time things get to LA and get looked at for dailies, there's so much blame or shade thrown because they weren't watching the dailies for like 6 months, that they're like, oh, now they're watching them, and then they see the direction the show is being taken by the creatives. They're like, oh, this isn't what we wanted at all. It's like, well, you should have been watching the dailies 7 months ago when they first started, not at the end when we're on the last episode. And I haven't worked for them in a long time. This is just like word of mouth, like broken telephone kind of thing. But yeah, people are on very standard guard with them, just because of like I said, the firing, or like how they treat crew. And don't get me wrong, when someone doesn't pull their weight, there are times you gotta fire them. Like, I've seen big directors, like, you know, they're not afraid to rip the Band-Aid off and just be like, hey, this isn't working out. Wish you well. I get that, but yeah. Oh, kitty cats. Enough. Bobbleheads. Frontier, you're fine. She's nowhere near you. My one cat's afraid of the other cat, but she's not even near her. Like, they're not even interacting. Bam, bam, bam. I don't want to go through too many gems, but I do need to get these two to level 40. Yeah, Spielberg is still like a passionate director, but he still takes like 3 to 4 years to do like a big movie. He'll do a full run of pre-production. He'll do a full, I think maybe, I shouldn't say 4 years, but probably 3. Like, this last movie he made, he filmed it last year in New York. I think they filmed for like 8 months, give or take, and then there's reshoots and stuff like that. But overall, he surrounds himself with good people. So he, like, his DP, his first AD, like, they're all like, they've been working with him for a very long time. And same with like his composers, all that kind of stuff. Like he would still use John Williams if he could. He'd use everyone he could under the sun. He keeps people close by. He's very loyal director to his crew and the people that help him build his movies. He's very open to ideas as well. I've heard nothing but good things. And there's like, you know, if someone you think of this, he's maintained that reputation for his entire career. Like even when things are bad or things are down and there's yelling, screaming, and all that kind of stuff on set, he's like maintained a good rapport and reputation for getting things done and seeing things through to the end of the tunnel kind of thing. Even when he did Munich and like more serious films like that, Minority Report, like, you know, he's gone all over. AI. Now he's doing Aliens again with the Full Disclosure or Disclosure Day. Sorry, I think it was originally called Full Disclosure. Now it's Disclosure Day. Yeah, he's got. He at least like I don't think he's ever made a bad movie. Everything's been like at least entertaining. Like even if it's not like a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 film, he's made films that make you think. They, you know, get down to nitty gritty. When they did War of the Worlds, like you know, you may not remember most of that movie, but like when Tom Cruise has the ashes of the people that are vaporized by the aliens, and like he goes and looks in the mirror and he's covered in human remains. It's such like a heavy scene that's in there, and it like hits him as a, you know, he said as a performer when he realized like that's what he's covered in. Like it made him stop and pause, and then that translated through to the scene, and it wasn't included, but it was great. If Batteries Not Included weren't great, I don't remember Batteries Not Included. I'd have to look that one up. Was that the one that he did? That's like Rob Williams' movie Toys. Like people, it's like a kind of like a pseudo scary movie, or like a little more adult movie for kids. But yeah, Batteries Not Included. I have to look that one up. I haven't seen all Spielberg's films, funny enough. I think I've seen like 80% of them. There's still a few that pop up and I'm like, oh, I didn't see that. Like I haven't seen Warhorse yet. I haven't seen I think out of the last few he's done, I've missed like 2 of them. And I still am on the fence, for instance, with what they did to E.T. Like, I don't know if I like the CG in E.T. I miss the puppets. I'd rather they have left the puppet stuff in. And I don't know if Spielberg did that or if Warner Brothers did. Like, I'm sure he commented on or had to approve it or something, but... What are you doing? Stop. Sorry, talking to the cat. Okay. So we're almost at the Lego book. Nice. We're in a finishing position, too, so I do have to finish top 3. Nope. These little claw toes, that's what you're keeping away. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna knock you off of me in a second. Danger. No. Watch your claws or you're getting off. She's sitting on my leg, but she keeps pop clawing me, and I'm very tired of it. Okay. Got plenty more champions to make into food. Where's all the other ones I did? I shouldn't fill out the rare rows, to be honest, because I use so much of them as food. I can't do that. There we go. Yeah. I think I've made 8 out of 32 so far. I kind of want him alive. Yeah, no new brews, so I'm gonna have to level all those ones up. And then for 4-star, where are we at? So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 out of 32. That leaves 21, 23 left. 23 4-stars left. I've got 500 gems to use for energy. CGI can be, like, there was the golden era of CG, right? Like, up to, like, that 2000s area. It's just a matter of, like, it's, you know, if CG looks, I've mentioned this in the past, but if CG looks bad, it's because it was rushed. And that's the problem now, is that's the standard for Hollywood, is they're rushing everything. Look at the Thing 2 compared to the original. But here, that's the funny thing, Dex. Have you actually seen? So we made that here, the Thing sequel or prequel. It was made here, and that movie, the 2011 one. Just so you know, they did everything practically. The entire movie was done practically, and then the studio took it, and they put all this CG stuff in it after the fact, against the director's wishes and knowledge. The director didn't even know they were doing it. And basically, when the movie came out, like, he cried at the premiere when they did the cast and crew screening, because he didn't realize he didn't have final cut. It wasn't part of his contract. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's another thing though, is like, you're looking at what other, you know, part of the problem over here is there's too much hemming and hawing, and money gets burned and wasted, and on top of that, there is, like, skimming off the top by, like, production level, or, like, overexpenditure that they're not as disciplined with, and that's part of the that's part of what, to be fair, that's part of what they want to tighten up, is, like, they've realized that's a problem. Where the Japanese are more honorable, so they, like, stick, you know, when they make something, that I'm sure some money gets bled or left behind on the cutting room floor, but, like, when they made Godzilla -1, like, they had a really good perspective on what they were going to do with it, what they wanted to do, what direction they were going to go with it. They treated it like an animation would, where you have to plan what shots you're going to use visual effects on early, so that way they weren't, like, doing extra shots that are going to get cut, like, to finish at least. So they could like, nowadays you can previs those Godzilla scenes, and he could see, like, the director could see what was gonna, like, how it was gonna play out, and they could make adjustments and changes before there's any finished work done. And now they can do that because of previs, which is like you know, that's only something we've been able to do in the last, like, 12 years, 10 to 12 years, give or take. Like, there's been previs, but where it's at right now is it's a lot better. Hey, Exarth, how you doing? Oh, the music stopped. I don't like that YouTube does this. They're like, do you want to play? Are you still there? Are you still there? We're YouTube, and we're asking, are you still there? Well, like, it used to be pretty standard for directors to have final cut, and a lot of when you're a newer director, it's not something you even think to check in your contract. And now it's like, there's so much they try to take away, like, for power-wise, like, you know, certain directors have brought up during their, during talks during film festivals that, like, more successful ones I'm talking about, where, like, they'll bring up that Hollywood is like this broken machine, and this goes for streaming services too. They're stuck relying on these screener reviews and, like, early impression reviews to alter the film. Sometimes you can get good information out of those, but overall, usually they're bringing people in off the street for free that like might not like or be the fan base of that movie, and so they're letting movies sink or swim based off that, which is really bad. Hey Exarth, it's all good. If you want to take a break or it's not for you anymore, it happens. It's all good. You gotta do what's best for you. Somebody else in chat last night was saying they pulled the plug, so it happens. They just didn't have time for it. Life finds a way, you know, it goes on. So where am I at? 9,000. Ooh. Aww. See, these are the stats we want. Wait. When did they change what this set did? 45 chance to counterattack, but it's still a 4-piece. That's not good. 4-piece, not great to have those stats. That's flat. What are my missions that I took? I took finish third, upgrading boots to 16, and then ice golem. We'll let the energy refill a bit. We'll do a quick check on arena. Yeah, the game does take a lot of time. Like, I think it was... I'm trying to remember who it was that said they were quitting last night. It was... I want to say it was Red. It was, why is it escaping me? They're a regular in chat, and they hadn't been there for like a week or so, but they're just working and all that kind of stuff. No, I do have a roommate. He's been here since November. He's just usually away a lot filming. So, like, he'll be away for a week or two and then come back. He just said he's gonna be gone for the rest of this week because he's scouting. And what that means is he goes to locations for movies and like takes notes on like what like that place might want for a rental fee, what they want to, what the parking situation is. You know, if it's an outdoorsy place, like is it open in a season or is it closed? They'll look at like logistics of like, are there any bylaws or anything they got to worry about or get permits if we're gonna like have drones, that kind of stuff. So he gets all those notes and then he reports them to production. There's other things he looks at too, but I'm just saying in jest, like he basically takes a bunch of notes for production and puts them through locations department, and then they get back to him on like if they want him to go back with an offer or if they want him to like try, maybe let's say they're at like 20,000 a day for renting their location, if they can knock it down to 18, stuff like that, just budgetary things. They'll ask him to negotiate, or they might go ask him to go like sometimes they ask him to go do measurements, so he might go there and do like a LiDAR scan, or just to get a scaling of the square footage of the space. Yeah, there's a couple different things they'll get him to do, and then he again reports all that back. And then they might tell him, okay, that's not going to work for us. Can you go look at these locations instead? So that's why it takes like a whole week. Like he'll look at like a whole area and then kind of look at, like say he'll look at like 5 to 10 places. Then they'll get back to him. Okay, we've cut it down to these 3. Can you go back to these 3 with offers and like see if they can get like if that like the timeline window works for them? Because say it's like a barber shop, right? They might have to close down for the day. And so the barbershop will be like, yeah. So the barbershop might have to close down for 3 days. So they ask them like, in 3 days, like what would you make for the whole day for your barbershop? And like, oh, our barbershop would make $6,000 a day or like $3,000 a day, let's say. So like, okay, we'll pay you that $9,000 for the 3 days, and then we'll pay you like a $10,000 a day fee. Like they work something like that out to rent the space. And then they also sign like insurance contracts that they're gonna, like, if anything gets damaged, like a mirror gets broken or something, they'll replace it. They also work out if they're allowed to dress the barbershop the way they want, or if they're gonna use the barbershop as is. Like if the company's okay with having the name of, if they're not like a chain, if they're okay with having the name of their barbershop in the movie or show, or if they want to change it and put like, what they'll do is they'll put, nowadays they might not put real stickers up anymore or marking or vinyl. They'll do like they'll do a VFX marker change, and they'll put like a bunch of marker points on the window, and then they'll put like a graphic over top just to replace the window. They'll green it out. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him. But yeah, those are all things they'll work out, and then if they do replacement for the, or if they do work something out, then like that week, that same week, they'll be like, okay, what else can we film in that area? And then he'll be like, oh, I found a pawn shop, I found a grocery store, or like a corner store, convenience store. Oh, we found a pharmacy. Oh, we found a house that we want to use as the hero house. Or maybe like an idea for a hero house. Oh, we found, you know, if it's a crime show, it's, oh, this alley's really great, like has really great aesthetic. We can dress this alley and do like a murder in the alley or something. So then they'll dress that as a police crime scene kind of thing. So like that's the kind of stuff they like will try to work out. So like in that week, they'll shoot a bunch of stuff versus just one thing. And so they make that decision and then go from there. And then that's what pre-production's for, is they make those decisions ahead of time during pre-production. They'll like get that all out of the way. Her at level 1, not great. She's probably really slow right now, and her stats are really bad. Oh, Yoshir was such a W champ to pull. Oh yeah, I need a refill. 2 hours so I can get my 300 energy. Classic arena. Gems! I can get more gems from here. If I got gems into the 100 points I need, that's great. So Dragon we didn't really do. Got the gems, but I mean I could at least get 500 points. Getting the 1200 is not likely. And that's just because like doing training on top, it's just not gonna work out. Ice Golem, I think it was like stage 15 we need to get the... Can we get enough debuffs on here? What debuffs do you do? He does not do debuffs. He does buffs. Oh yeah, I was doing the dwarfs, that's why these guys are all in here. Ally attack is fine, cat's fine. Girly girl can go in there. I gotta get 15 debuffs. Cat. Why do you do things? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I got TEOX, yep. So you call prawn shops exactly that? Oh, pawn. Not prawn like a shrimp. Pawn. Like, you know, Pawn Stars? Like, yeah, we just call them pawn shops. Sometimes they get called like thrift or secondhand stores too, but like pawn shops are where you can go like drop off and sell your thing. Like a antique store is more like people are setting up tables and stuff, and they'll put numbers on everything, and then you can go like make offers on the stuff there. So right now we're not landing any debuffs. She's gonna die. No debuff still. No debuff still. 1 debuff. Whole reason aliens here was debuffs. There's 2 debuffs. Ha ha, funny guy. Fervor debuff, very strong. Almighty immunity protected him. Reduced damage. So the cat's killing him, which is great. Garbage. So didn't get any... Okay, let's rebuild here. These guys didn't get... We can't stun them. Pelops doesn't have gear on. Do you have debuffs going out? Decrease defense, HP burn? Okay. Let's try this. You never had to use a pawn shop before? Well, that's good. So we didn't get provoke off. Ooh, he hits hard. He has force affinity, but still. Yeah, alien, you didn't do your job. Hey, Lord Ragnar. The clan boss we're going to be building up today once we finish the champ training. Turn meter control from her. Forgot she did that. Can't transform. Still not landing decreased defense. We should be on Ultra Nightmare today, though. That is our goal. I'm gonna stream probably for like another half hour to an hour, and then I'll be going on with my day. Evil boots are bad. Gotta change my tires. Got 112 energy waiting. Yeah, it's doing the debuff spread's gonna be tricky because I don't have accuracy. But I do want to get those clan missions done today. What I'm hoping is those people in the first 3 positions of the champ training tournament aren't paying attention. So when I sneak up and take the first position, here's what you got. You okay? You looking at Coco? Hey, Walla. How you doing? But Lord Ragnar, yeah, we're still just, it's a 4 key for Nightmare and 2 key for Brutal. But we need to improve today. I'm just gonna sell all these from the artifact window. I was trying to get the maximum benefit I can out of the Forge Pass banner for silver and XP. Will I still have it? Oh, you got your first Sacred Demon Lord. Congrats. Now save them all. I've got to do some boot upgrades. Okay, maxed. They're at 37. Okay, so I've got, I think it's 12 chickens, but they're not leveled up. Where are 4-star foods? I know that's not the best use of void potions, but I'm trying to look at who else here could be food. Trying to look at the rares that are locked off. Food. There's a couple of these epics I can take out for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sacrifice. I'm trying to think of what I do not care about. Who is garbage? I don't know why they're locked. As rares, I mean, I don't know why the rares are locked. I usually unlock the fusion ones. There we go. Get the food out of there. Oh, he's a fusion guy though. Take her. Trying to figure out where they are. They're all locked. There's one. That's two. That's three. Who else is piecing out? I'll use the chicken. There's part of why it's locked off, is I'm looking at only 4 stars. Trying to decide what champs to get rid of. Yes, I'm still here. There's copyrighted music, so I can't have the mic open. So far we're at 8 out of 16. This run will be 9, and then I need to make, I think, 12 more 3 stars, and then we should have all our chickens. Or sorry, it'd be 12 plus another 4, so 16. 16 more 3 stars. I guess this will push me to about 16, 17,000 area for points. Now whatever, I'll leave the mic open. It'll just get the like, this VOD will get deleted, or it'll be muted. Yeah, it's all good. What do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 5-star chickens plus the 2 I made, so that's, I think we're good. I just need to make the 4-star food, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 made. So I have 10. And I need 6 more. Tim, if you're still there, what are your thoughts on all the NASA and other scientists being taken out right now? They know too much, Tim. They know too much. I think it's like a red herring, like take people's mind off things. But this happened in the 80s too, that a bunch of NASA scientists were axed on large scale. Wah, wah. Oh, whoops. Rip energy. I lost XP on this guy here. He's already level 30. Trying to think, I guess I got 3. I'm gonna need food for these guys too. I don't have enough, so I gotta make that. But how's everyone else doing? Oh, Maz is redoing the rotary engine? Nice. And the RX-7. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be pretty crazy to see how that rolls out. Rotary engines are pretty neat if they get it working, so. Okay, I'm gonna go upgrade these guys first before I continue. Let the energy reload a little bit. Food. Gauntlets any good? Nope. Gloves any good? Sort of. Debatable. This HP was attack percent, maybe? Sure. Alrighty, let's get rockin', rollin'. Something's burning. Hang on one sec. Alright, Diabolus, time to level up. I should be able to make 10. Where's that food at? I tried to remove them all from Faction Guardian. I think I had to upgrade the 3 stars first, right? Now, like all technicalities, I should level these guys up a little bit, but I am crunched for time. Gator. Get ye gone. Spin to win, girl. Gone. This guy, gone. I've just got too many to upgrade to put, like, to waste time doing brews. I don't have that many brews to begin with. There will be more void shards in the future. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to start axing these while they're level 1. You shouldn't do that, like you should get the XP for sure, but I just don't have time. I would like to get rid of the normal guys before the voids. Actually, she's a heal reducer. I'm pretty sure you need a heal reduction for her faction, that's why I stopped. Kill these guys. Now, in saying that, the 4 stars, I do kind of want to get brews into them before I kill them. I use the last of these void brews to get some points versus 0. I think that's 18. That's like 18 points per, 36 points per. If I would have done 2 each, that's a lot. Like that adds up when you're doing this many champions. Like you're talking about like 400 or 500 points just from like not using the brews. 48 if they were the right brews. I'm getting tired of these guys not being successful. I'm just going to take them all out. So now we're at 5 star. There should be another 6. I don't know if I can make all 6. We'll see. Ugh. Okay, how many 5 stars do I have now? I only have 3. How do I only have these 2? Okay. Alright, and TEOX. So we got 6 done so far. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And I should get some. I just don't want to waste points. Get some levels again. I'm actually competing, so I don't want to waste any points. You have all of them, Road Ragnar? Congrats. That's a big achievement unlocked. Okay, we can do our TEOX upgrade now. Sorry, Pelops is who we gotta upgrade. What am I saying? We've got to think clan boss. TEOX is indeed next, guys. It's just Pelops is first. I gotta get him leveling, and I think I got my last reward. So I'm at 12.5. I'm in 3rd place. And I haven't done the upgrade yet. Him in there. What else can I get for points? So I still have 4 ready. I just need more food. So she can do 1 more. And then chicken. Sorry about that. Okay, we're just trying to get Pelops to his final form. He could be doing this himself actually for better XP, I think. Let's try something here. He does have gear on. See what happens.
Happy?
It's on the wall. Oh no, it's in my room. It's in my room. Okay. It just when you hook it right, it's right at the front of the room.
Okay.
He's gonna turn the vacuum on. I gotta mute it. Hi Daniel, how you doing? How you doing, Ambersh? No. Takeovers take a lot of time, and usually people don't have the resources needed for them in the first place. It's not me knocking people, it's just they need, like, you need 30 to 50 million silver, you need the champions already 6-starred in mastery, you need the gems, usually like a couple thousand, like 1,000 gems, let's say, so I could re-roll some masteries if need be. Yeah. Hey Daniel. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's just like relaxing music. My roommate has the vacuum on and has copyright music on, so that's why my mic's been muted. I just want to try one and see if Pelops could do it by himself, but he can't. Yeah, the music's meant to be relaxing. But yes, Embersh, the reason, yeah, that's the reason I don't do takeovers is, like, I do them every once in a while, maybe like every couple of weeks, but for the most part, people usually don't have the resources to do a full takeover, then they ask too much. They ask me to, like, build them a clan boss team, but they want me to do the mastery runs and all that kind of stuff. It's like, I can't, you know, that's hours of work. I'm not gonna do that. On top of that, like, you need to have, like, let's say you had 2 man-eaters, 2 pain-keepers, and your damage dealer, like a Geo or something. If you don't have any of that built, then, like, me jumping in there, I can't do much. Like, I'm gonna show off the account and then talk you through it, but, you know, I can't, you know, Deadwood Jedi Sight, and there's so many other resources already set up to build, like, a Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare team, that kind of stuff. It depends. So if you're asking for help, I can talk you through, like, what you're stuck on. Like, if you're stuck on Arena, or if you're stuck on Faction Wars, getting, like, level 25 dungeons or something, Doom Tower, Grim Forest, like, what is it you are asking for a takeover for? Like, what specifically are you having issues with? Yeah, spider tournament coming up soon, dank memes. I'm not going to be able to do the spider tournament, though. It's a good silver farm, and I'm going to, like, run spider for silver, but it's way too much energy to try and win the tournament. That is when the Dungeon Diver event is going on for the points, though, too. So I might do enough if I can get the first tier of the tournament points. I probably can't do both, but... We're at the 3rd echelon of the Coalition event. I hope I can get the fusion token, because I'd have 2. That'd be huge to go into the next, you know, to go into May or June's fusion. Able to actually, like, swap it out if we don't like it. I'm guessing it's going to be, like, one of the event champions, whether that's Mortal Kombat or whatever their crossover deal is. We're finally doing the fusion champion I need. When is she available? And Dala will be Tuesday. I'm finally gonna finish Mikage, guys. And Dala is finally available. I can do it on my main. I already have her on my main. This is just so I can actually finish it. So I can fuse it in the background. Legendary book from our first clan boss chest. The other one was garbage, and the third one is an ancient shard and garbage, and the fourth one is an ancient shard and garbage. Good stuff. So I'll stream for another 15 minutes, then I gotta get going. I gotta do my I gotta swap my tires from winter tires to all seasons, then I gotta go put air in them, clean my car, come back, do some cleaning in the apartment. I want to clean my computer desk off and get my hard drives all set up, and possibly might do my server, build a network server. This comes down to setting the hard drives up and seeing if it'll work out. I'm going to build a Plex server maybe. I'm probably going to have to build the Plex server next week though. I just don't think I have enough time today to do it. Baby steps, you know? This should get Pelops finished. I might even run, once these two are leveled up, I might just run like 2 or 3 battles of him by himself with a cat. Because that way he'll get like 45 or 50,000 XP. Get the Empress 3-star soul. So I think that's like the goal. I'd like to get the fusion token though. Like getting the fusion token on here would be huge. Get to 28,000. I'm gonna run one battle alone and see how much he gets. Because I think he needs 200,000 to finish. He's just not strong enough to do it by himself.